we settle the debate. Comfortable trail riding, 2T or 4T? What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Ever been out on a long trail ride? Maybe your back's a little sore, your hands are tingling, and you start thinking, is it me or is it the bike? More specifically, is it the engine in my bike? Today, we're tackling a question that's been around since the first dirt bike hit a hill. For trail riding, for just having a good, comfortable time off-road, is a 2-stroke or a 4-stroke engine more comfortable? Now, we talk a lot about power, weight, and maintenance, but comfort? That's a whole different beast. It's about vibration, power delivery, how the bike handles, and even how tired you get. So grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's break this down. Part 1. The core. How they make power. First, let's get our heads around the heart of the matter. The core difference. A 2-stroke makes power every time the piston goes down. Boom, 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 fast explosions. It's a fiery, high-revving party in there. A 4-stroke has a more refined process. Intake, compression, power, exhaust. It's like a precise, measured orchestra. This fundamental difference dictates everything about how the bike feels beneath you. Part 2. The 4-stroke case, predictable and planted. Let's start with the king of trail comfort for many, the 4-stroke. Its comfort comes from its personality. The number one factor? Power delivery. A modern 4-stroke trail bike, especially with a modern fuel-injected engine, delivers power in a linear, predictable way. You twist the throttle and you get a smooth, bilbing surge of torque. It's less jerky. This means on technical, slippery, or rocky trails, you have incredible control. You're not fighting a sudden burst of power. Your right wrist becomes a precision tool. That predictability reduces anxiety and physical effort, which is a huge part of comfort. Next up, engine braking. This is a massive comfort and control advantage for 4-strokes. When you let off the throttle, the engine's compression slows the bike down. It helps hold your speed downhill without dragging the brakes as hard. It helps you set up for corners. For riders coming from street bikes or who just appreciate that feeling of control, it's a natural, comfortable feel. It can make the bike feel more planted and stable. Then there's vibration. Generally, a 4-stroke, with its counterbalancers, runs smoother at lower and mid RPMs. Less buzz in the handlebars and foot pegs means less fatigue in your hands and feet over a long day. Your body isn't getting numbed out by constant tingling. And sound. While still loud, a 4-stroke's exhaust note is typically a deeper, lower-frequency thump. Some find this less grating over long periods than the high-pitched ring-ding of a 2-stroke. But it's not all perfect. 4-strokes are mechanically more complex, which usually means more weight, and the weight is often carried higher up. A heavier bike can be more tiring to maneuver at slow speeds, pick up when you drop it, or wrestle through deep ruts. That's a comfort trade-off. Also, if you stall a 4-stroke on a steep hill, restarting it can be a heart-pounding, leg-burning exercise that is the opposite of comfortable. Part 3. The 2-stroke case, light and lively. Now, let's talk about the 2-stroke, the lightweight legend. Its comfort comes from a different place, simplicity and agility. The most obvious point, weight. A 2-stroke is almost always significantly lighter than a comparable 4-stroke. Less weight means a bike that's easier to flick side to side, easier to correct when things get weird, and infinitely easier to pick up after the 5th time you've tipped over in a technical section. That physical saving on your energy is a direct injection of comfort, especially for newer riders or those who aren't giants. Then, the power delivery. But hear me out. The classic hit of a 2-stroke can be uncomfortable, yes. But modern trail-focused 2-strokes are not your uncle's 1990s motocross rocket. With power valve adjustments, different exhausts, and tuned ignition maps, you can have a 2-stroke that's incredibly tractable and smooth down low. It's a different kind of power. It encourages you to use the clutch more, to be active in your riding. For some, that engagement is more comfortable than just lugging a four-stroke. It's playful. But when you need it, that top-end burst is there to loft the front wheel over an obstacle or put a smile on your face. The instant explosive power can actually be a comfort tool, a quick burst to get you out of a tricky spot, instead of wrestling with weight. Less engine braking. This is a double-edged sword. On downhill sections, it requires more brake control, which can be less comfortable initially. But on loose, steep uphill climbs, the lack of engine braking can be a huge advantage. The bike won't try to stall and lock up the rear wheel as easily if you chop the throttle. It just keeps freewheeling. This can make climbing feel less intimidating. And simplicity. There's a mental comfort in a two-stroke simplicity. Fewer moving parts, easier and cheaper top-end rebuilds. The peace of mind knowing you can fix it yourself without an engineering degree adds to the overall enjoyment and reduces stress. The downsides? Vibration. They can be buzzier, especially at certain RPMs. That can lead to faster fatigue. And the power delivery, if not tuned for trails, can be tiring to manage, requiring more clutch work and body English. Part 4. Match game, terrain and riding style. So let's get situational. Where does each one shine? For slow, technical, rocky, root-infested single track, where control and torque are king, the four-stroke smooth delivery and engine braking often feel more comfortable and confidence-inspiring. For fast, flowing, sandy trails, whoops, and situations where you need to flick the bike around or face a lot of elevation changes, the two-stroke's lightweight and explosive power can be less physically demanding and more fun. But here's the real secret. The bike is only half the equation. Your riding style is the other half. Are you a rider who likes to short shift, lug the engine, and use torque? You're probably going to find a four-stroke more comfortable. Are you a rider who likes to be in the meat of the power band, doesn't mind working the clutch, and values flickability over plant instability? A two-stroke might sing your song. Personal preference is the ultimate decider. There is no universal right answer. The most comfortable bike is the one that matches your brain and your body. Part 5. The verdict. It's about your comfort. So which is more comfortable for trail riding? If your definition of comfort is predictable power, strong engine braking, and low vibration for maximum control with less physical input, the four-stroke is your sanctuary. If your definition of comfort is minimal weight, playful agility, and easy recovery from mistakes, valuing physical ease of handling over a smooth engine feel, the two-stroke is your liberator. The best advice? Ride both. Seriously. Get seat time on a good, modern, trail-oriented bike of each type. Your body and your gut will tell you which one feels more like home. Closing. At the end of the day, we're all out there to have fun, to challenge ourselves, and to enjoy the ride. Whether you're a smoker or a thumper, the most important thing is that smile under your helmet. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this deep dive. Now, I want to hear from you in the comments. What do you ride for the trails, and why does it feel right to you? Let's get a discussion going down there. Until next time, keep the rubber side down, and I'll see you on the trail.